Kanye West has officially dropped out of Coachella, along with his performance with Travis Scott, and he broke a record last night at the Grammys. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it's been a while since we talked about Kanye West, and there's a lot still that have been going on with Kanye West. One of the stories that broke last week was that he told Kim Kardashian that he was going into therapy, he was going to take a break, and according to sources close to Kanye West, that was a false story. Well, now we're hearing that Kanye has officially dropped out of Coachella. However, you may recall we did a story that there was a petition to have him removed as a headliner at Coachella. That petition is now almost at 50,000 signatures. So, excuse me if I don't believe that this is just the Coachella's nice way of letting Kanye make it seem like it's his decision versus him just officially dropping out. But let's get into what the report is saying. So according to TMZ, Kanye will no longer be performing at Coachella this year, leaving the festival without an open headliner. The festival is supposed to start next week. Okay? And as you know, he was supposed to have Travis Scott after everything that Travis Scott has gone through with the Astroworld Festival, the tragedy that happened with the loss of 10 lives, and he's facing multiple lawsuits. The families that were affected by this were very upset that Kanye West decided to have Travis Scott perform with him, but he didn't stop. He didn't say that Travis wasn't going to perform with him. So sources close to Ye tell TMZ he decided to pull the plug on his performance at the 2-weekend-long event in Indio, California, which starts next week. What's more, we're told Travis Scott was supposed to join Kanye on stage, so that's now out of the question as well. It's currently unclear exactly why Kanye's backing out, but he's clearly had a tough few months lashing out at Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson, and Trevor Noah, which led to his 24-hour suspension on Instagram, as you may recall. And as you know, he lashed out at others on social media. According to TMZ, they say Kanye's cancellation leaves Coachella with an obvious hole. Billie Eilish, Harry Styles, and Swedish House Mafia are still headlining, but there's clearly a lack of diversity. As you may recall, Travis Scott was supposed to headline Coachella back in 2020 before it was canceled because of COVID. Fans had hoped he'd be asked back for 2022, but Coachella organizers pulled the plug on the idea after the tragedy at Astroworld. Here's the thing. As I said to you before, we reported on this Coachella petition that was put out there just a couple of weeks ago and now has amassed almost 50,000 signatures. And we didn't think that it would, at first when we reported it was only a few thousand. Then we reported that it was nearing 40,000. Now it's almost at 50,000. It's only a couple of hundred away from hitting 50,000 signatures. I believe Coachella felt the pressure of this petition. Trust and believe. I felt like they felt the pressure. Maybe if this wasn't happening for another couple of months, they probably would have been like, all right, people will forget about this. However, it's happening next week. It's happening next week. I think they decided, and they probably had conversations. This is just me having in my own back of my mind, especially knowing how these things, the powers that be, work. Especially from the housewives, when they are fired and they're not asked back, they allow the housewives to make their exit and their announcement themselves. I believe this is Kanye's and Coachella's agreement. We'll make it seem as if you decided to do this. However, we do not want you to perform this year. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Especially with all of the backlash that Kanye has been receiving because of his antics on social media. Could it be because of the Kardashians' influence? Or could it be the other people that he's attacked since that? I was hoping that when we saw the report of Kanye going into therapy, that it was true. According to sources close to Kanye, they're saying that that's not true. However, we do see that Kanye is co-parenting at least for now, in a very healthy way with Kim Kardashian. He was recently photographed at Saints soccer ball game or football game. I don't know. Y'all know, don't know sports. Anyways, but they were there as a family. They seem to be getting along well. Who knows? With that all being said, if Kanye really is going away to take some time to do better and feel better in therapy and deal with some of what's been going on with him, also along with getting a divorce. Look, come on. Despite his behavior on social media, getting a divorce is not easy. I've seen it happen to people that I know. It's not an easy situation. However, there's also other things that Kanye is dealing with that he needs therapy for. And I hope that he will get the help that he needs, despite his reps saying that that's not what's happening. Either way, it's been quiet on the Kanye West front, but I'm glad to see that our influence, when I say our, those that created the petition, can work. It can work. It may not be exactly clear as day that, oh, this is what made it happen, but I believe it did. I believe it did. Coachella didn't want the smoke, especially after the Grammys decided that Kanye West was not going to perform. They decided because of his online behavior that he was not going to perform. However, he did win 2 Grammys last night, setting a record. So according to Page 6, they said they did a report stating that hashtag Kanye West has just, this is according to the Grammys, Kanye West has just broken the record for the most Grammys won by a hip hop artist, bringing his total to 24 as he just won 2 of the 5 Grammys he's nominated for tonight. West is actually tied with Jay-Z, who also has 24 career wins. I mean, look, we could celebrate Kanye being a genius, but we can also point out when Kanye is wrong. I think the Grammys made a good decision, especially literally coming off of the week with Will Smith. It was a good decision because Kanye, you just never know, especially with the music videos that he did with Pete Davidson burying him. You never know with Kanye. So it was probably in their best interest. I mean, it probably would have helped the ratings. It probably would have helped the show because some of you said the show was boring. You know, I only watched parts of it. Guys, I want to know your thoughts on this. What do you think really happened? Do you think it was Coachella that told Kanye to do it? Or you thought it maybe, or you think maybe it was actually Kanye deciding, you know what, I don't want to do it a week before? See, this is the part of the reason why I just don't believe this is not a good look for Kanye and other festivals and other venues that want to book him. Guys, let's continue the conversation below. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.